have you done? Murdered for me on that cross, accused in absence of wrong, my sin washed away in your blood, too much to make sense of it.
So one of the most amazing things that we've gotten to do this whole time was our home visits, and one of the best things we got to do was pray over people. We would go to a home, we would call out, they would come out and we'd start visiting with them, and we'd have the opportunity to pray over them. Some of us would lay hands on people. We were able to give them a bag of groceries and some money, but the best part was praying and feeling God's Spirit leading us and hearing other people say things that you felt like God had put on your heart as well. So knowing that the Spirit was moving and we could all feel it and we were all there together in that same Spirit. Personally, I was most excited about the team getting to witness all this. These kids, these teenagers on our team, getting to see how life is not always what you think. It's easy to get in your little American bubble. We have so much, even those of us who would feel like, oh, we're not that rich. We are. And for each one of these team members to see that and to be so touched by it, they were just broken and just sobbing. I personally got to pray with several team members and just encourage them that brokenness they were feeling and that hurt that they were feeling in their heart for these people and their extreme need was blessing God's heart, that God was giving him the gift of getting to feel a little bit of what he feels.
Give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you. Forever the hope in my heart. Oh, to be
The other day we went to home visits, and I think the most memorable part for me was our first home that we went to. We had to trek down this grassy hill even to get to this little mud hut and or mud house. And as soon as we walked up, the woman who was living there just started crying, tears streaming down her face. And she was all dressed in black. And Pastor Tromba explained to us that her husband had recently passed away, and so she was still in mourning. And with her husband dying, their income had also left, and she couldn't get a job, and she also had 4 kids that she had to provide for. So we gave her some food and some money that we had with us, and just got a chance to pray for her and bless her and just consecrate that land for the Lord and bind anything that was there. And it was awesome. It was really heartbreaking, but it was really good.
So it's super cool because Delenn, my little sister, is here on this trip with us, and seeing her heart for kids really kind of come out has been an interesting process. But while we were doing some home visits, it was cool because she was standing next to a kid holding a baby, and I could see on her face how much she really wanted to hold that baby and was kind of making motions towards it, you know, touching it, petting it, kind of playing around with that idea, but not actually doing anything. And I got to just walk over and encourage her and be like, you know, hey, pick up that baby, you know, I know that you want to. And seeing her finally make that step and pick it up, and then watching how she lit up, just being able to love that baby and being able to really love that family through that, and seeing how her heart was just being able to come out and just overflow, really. And that whole process really reminded me of what our goal is in missions that we're doing here, and that is that it really doesn't matter all the work projects and the money that we give and the food and the time. I mean, that's all great, and that's all really what makes it happen. But the most important thing that really is going on is that we're loving people, we're pouring out God's love to people, and that we're not trying to use anything else, but really that's our only driving force.